Hi, everybody. It is another week of Virtual Honors Algebra 2. So hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully you have already finished your sections from last week and you have begun working on the review in Edge and in Delta Math. So just like last semester, there's a review in Edge that you must complete and there's a review in Delta Math that you have to complete. So make sure you're working on both of those, and both of those things, along with your other lessons, all have to be finished before you access the test. So the test is open on Wednesday at 8 a.m. and it will close on Friday at 4 p.m. So you must be finished with both sections before 4 o'clock on Friday. So you can't just start it at 4, it has to be completed by 4 o'clock. So your test will be two parts, just like it was last semester. The first part is the EDGE test, and the second part will be in Go Formative. So you will have 3 hours to complete both sections. So your time starts when you when you enter the edge portion of the test, and then your time will be out after 3 hours from that point. And in that 3 hours, the edge test needs to have submitted, and the Go Formative needs to have been submitted. The edge test, you need to submit your work, but this time instead of submitting it in It's Learning, we're just going to share it with me in Google. So make sure you name it with your name and the fact that it is Unit 4 Edge work, and then share it with me in Google at jcrow@precisek12.org. All those instructions, of course, are in your little directions quiz that you must take before you start the test or before you get it open. I also want to have a couple of more points. Make sure that you're logging into It's Learning every day. That's how I take attendance. That's FVA policy, that you at least log into my course every single day to be counted present for that day. So if you're not doing that, that is why you're being counted absent if you're curious. And then lastly, in Go Formative, now that we've kind of gotten where you're both able to do it pretty well, I do give feedback in there. So I try to either type a little note, or now I have actually figured out how to write feedback on there sometimes. So I don't do it for every single problem, but just so you know, just because Go Formative counts it wrong, I go back and check every single response, because you may have put an extra space in something, or you might have put the word and I didn't, or whatever. So I do go look at all of your work and Go Formatives to make sure that your answer is correct or not. So don't freak out if you get it wrong at first and you think it's right. I will go back and change it or give partial credit where I can. But what I wanted to tell you was you can go back and Go Formative. Now we have the ability to have the logins and stuff like that. You can go back and access your old exit tickets and see the format feedback that I give you, especially for your constructive response on your test. I will be marking it up just like I would if you were going to give me a paper pencil test because you were sitting in my class. So I just wanted you to be aware that you can access that. All right. I hope you have a good week. If you have any questions, I do have office hours on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week at 2:30. So feel free to go into It's Learning and access those links and come and ask me any questions that you have. Hope you have a good week. Bye.